to go to the church to meet him. He said that Catherine had something, and we had to get it back. I got to the church and I met him. He said that Catherine had the Wilmington necklace. He didn't know why she had it, but she had it, and basically it was really important that we had to get it back, otherwise the wedding wouldn't be able to go ahead. It would all be a mess. We had to get it back. He tried to get it back off her, and she wouldn't give it to him, so he asked me to go into the church. I saw because she was shocked to see me. I commented on the necklace, just said how lovely it was, and could I borrow it for the day as my something borrowed? And she said no, and she wouldn't let me have it. She wouldn't tell me where she got it from. She said it would all come out later. So we had a little bit of an argument about it, and then I left. As I left, she got a phone call on her phone from Trevor. I don't know how significant it was, but they were having a little bit of an argument about something along the lines of just leave it, I don't want to talk about it anymore, that kind of thing. And that's it. I didn't think any more of that, to be honest. I just really wanted to get home and get on with my preparations for the day, really, to be honest.
Okay. When you were at the church, did you see anybody else?
No.
Outside?
No.
Did you not see Jay after that point?
Yeah, I did. I came out and I told him that, she won't give it to me. And, to be honest, I can't do this now. We're getting married and I just want to go home, get ready. Can we just sort it out later? So I got in my car, drove off. I presume he got in his car and drove off. But I don't know. He could have been the last person to see her. I don't know.
Goldie, you have a joint account with Jay, is that?
Yeah.
At 11:52 on that morning, there was a cash withdrawal of £50.
Was that you?
Yeah.
What was that for?
I had realised that I'd forgotten to get Jennifer something for the wedding, for organising the wedding. So I went to the cash point in the high street, took some money out, went to get some flowers, and that was it. I went home, and the next thing, you guys were coming around to tell me that she was dead.
I just want to ask you something else as well. Because you lied to us about the kidnapping, then we're very sceptical about anything that you say, obviously, now.
Yeah, of course.
Who instigated that kidnapping scam?
It was Jay's idea. The reason I went along with it was because I thought to myself, if he's trying to get that necklace back, then he doesn't have it. Therefore, he can't have killed her. And it was my one little shred of hope to hold on to, that he was innocent in all this.
What are your feelings on Jay at the moment?
I don't know. I don't want to think it.
When you were first interviewed, right back in the early days, just after Catherine was killed, why didn't you tell us that you'd been to the cash point?
At the as soon as I heard that she was dead, it's been on my mind that he could have had something to do with it. And I've kind of been, I suppose, because I don't know for sure, I haven't wanted to say anything about it in case it implicates him. Can I go?
We may well want to speak to you again, Goldie.
That's
Thank you for all your help.
Thanks, everything.
Bye-bye. She was quite open this morning, wasn't she? In her own way.
All that again just went straight back to Jay.
I know.
So, is Goldie telling the truth, or is she implicating Jay because she's guilty of the murder? As she heads off in a hurry, she's not the only suspect making a move. But is it a guilty conscience that's making Trevor run? While Trevor clears his belongings out of Creeksea, Jennifer calls the investigators and alerts them to his imminent departure. Mel, Nick and Andrew need to gather all the evidence possible to help them solve the murder and correctly name Catherine Pryor's killer in order to win the £25,000 reward. But when they arrive, they find that Trevor has already gone. Jennifer takes them to the annex where he used to live to see if there are any clues as to why he's left in such a hurry. only to discover one of the rooms has been suspiciously boarded up.
There you go, guys.
Oh gosh.
Once inside, the investigators are in for a surprise.
So, what's the history of this, Jennifer?
Well, this is just an attic room, but it looks as if...
Looks like it's a bit of a shrine to a child, doesn't it?
He's been getting this ready for Anya.
Looks like, doesn't it?
There's a photograph of Anya there.
Were you aware of Anya ever visiting here, Jennifer?
Never.
This has been getting ready for a while, hasn't it?
They're like kids.
I've got to get back and make sure Felicity's all right. Will you lock up after you?
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
So, was Trevor preparing a room for Anya to live in? Did he know something would happen to Catherine? And was he aware that after her death, Anya would inherit the priceless Wilmington jewel? Trevor was near the church on the morning of Catherine's murder and had the time to kill the mother of his own daughter. But is it Trevor Doby who's the guilty suspect?
I really do think he's been getting this ready for when he got custody of Anya, when Catherine was dead. I mean, if he was 2 bricks short of a wall, that guy.
The minutes are ticking by on the penultimate day of the murder inquiry.
Yeah, I mean, the look of that room and the way he lives, it made him look like a retard.
Yeah. It's not all there, is he?
He's got the dream of having Anya. Never in a million years when you let a kid go in there.
Having missed the chance to talk to Jay at the solicitor's office, they now head to his barge to try and question him before their evening briefing. But will a conversation with Jay make the case any clearer? Catherine broke into Jay's houseboat the night before she was murdered. She stayed there in the past, but were they really having an affair, as Goldie suspects? Jay found out Catherine was his half-sister just 2 days before she died. He also learned she'd been given the necklace he'd always believed was his. So did he use his navigational dividers to stab Catherine to death and get his hands on the Wilmington jewel?
Hello?
Hello? Hello, anybody home?
So I go in.
I was going to see if he was asleep.
Go on, Andrew, you go in
Come on
first. So then if he does attack, I won't get hit.
Jay! Anybody home?
I hate snooping because you know that you're always going to get caught out when you're snooping.
Soon after the investigators begin their search of the barge, Mel notices a new message left on Jay's answer machine and decides to play it.
Jay, it's me. Are you there? Jay, can you pick up? Jay, I've just seen the investigators and I've told them everything. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry, Jay.
Oh, I think we might have to go and
Play it
see.
again.
Shall I just take the tape?
Just play it once more, Mel.
What if he comes back though?
Well, you accidentally put your finger on the button.
We've got the tape. We need a bag for the tape.
As Mel bags up the evidence, Andrew and Nick come across some familiar-looking Polaroid photos.
Actually, no, look, it's the same Polaroids. It's like the killer Polaroids.
Really?
Oh, yeah, there's loads.
Oh gosh.
Let's have a look then.
Do you want to sit at the...
Yeah, can we take
Oh,
it down?
it's like a bit of a shrine to Catherine, isn't it?
Just take the whole thing.
Okay. Yeah. Jay, it's great for Anya to have you for a godparent. God bless her.